Hey, I'm Jonathan with Acoustic Sounds in Salina, Kansas, and today we're going to be going over the new releases for March 29th, 2024. Earlier this week, we announced the next series that Analog Productions is going to be doing, 15 titles from the Pablo label. We just put out a video where Chad goes over the 15 titles for this series in depth, so if that's something that interests you, there is a link to that video in the description below. The first 250 will be numbered and for subscribers only, so if a subscription set of this Pablo series is something that would interest you, please email subscriptions@acousticsounds.com. And we are now shipping the first title from this series, The Alternate Blues by Clark Terry, Freddie Hubbard, Dizzy Gillespie, plus Oscar Peterson, Ray Brown, Joe Pass, and Bobby Durham. This was mastered by Doug Sachs and is pressed on 180-gram vinyl at QRP. The next title from this series will be Duke's Big Four by Duke Ellington, and that will be shipping April 26th. Items up for pre-order this week from the Verve by Request series coming May 10th, the Kenny Burrell Trio, A Night at the Vanguard, and Sam Lazar, Space Flight. Both will be pressed on 180-gram vinyl. From the Blue Note Classic Vinyl series coming May 17th, Hank Mobley Workout, and Stanley Turrentine with the Three Sounds, Blue Hour. Couple of big titles back in stock this week from Impex, the One Step of Getz Gilberto, and this is a 180-gram 45 RPM double LP, pressed at RTI on VR900 Super Vinyl, mastered from the original analog master tape by Bernie Grunman. This edition is strictly limited to 7,500 numbered copies, and it includes an essay by Charles Grana featuring Stan's wife, Monica Getz. It also includes 2 bonus tracks, an alternate mono 7-inch mix of The Girl from Ipanema, and a live recording of Corcovado from Carnegie Hall. From Analog Productions, Ahmad Jamal at the Pershing, and this was mastered at Sterling Sound from the original tapes, pressed on 180-gram vinyl at QRP, and this is the mono version of this record. Next up are 2 Smashing Pumpkins titles from Virgin Records, Siamese Dream, a 2LP 180-gram set, as well as Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, and this is a remastered 4LP box set featuring the original record spread out over 8 discs, and this has never been released on vinyl in the US, but it was originally released on vinyl in the UK. And the records are housed in this rigid slipcase with 2 books containing personal notes, new collage artwork, lyrics, and more. A new title from the Verve Acoustic Sound series has been released today, Ella Fitzgerald, Clap Hands, Here Comes Charlie, and this was mastered by Bernie Grunman from the original analog tapes and pressed on 180-gram LPs at Quality Record Pressings. The next title from the Verve Acoustic Sound series that will be coming April 26th from Philips is Jerry Mulligan, Night Lights Out, and this is mastered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling Sound from the original analog tapes and will be pressed on 180-gram vinyl at Quality Record Pressings. New from the Concord Craft Recordings OJC series, Ron Carter with Eric Dolphy and Mal Waldron, Where, and this was mastered from the original tape by Kevin Gray at Coherent and pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI, and comes in a tip-on jacket with an obi. And the next title in the series will be the Red Garland Trio, Groovy, coming April 26th, and this will be mastered from the original tape by Matthew Luthans at Coherent Audio, also pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI, and will come in a tip-on jacket with the same obi. New from the Craft Recordings Jazz Dispensary Top Shelf series, People in Love by Johnny Little, and this is the first ever vinyl reissue of this title, and this is cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent from the original master tape, pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI, and packaged in a tip-on jacket. From Coherent Records, Anthony Wilson, Hackensack West, produced by Joe Harley, recorded all analog, all tube at Gray's new studio, Coherent Recording, and pressed on 180-gram vinyl at RTI. New from Rhino, Deep Purple Machine Head, a super deluxe 50th anniversary edition on vinyl with 3 CDs and a Blu-ray. It includes the indelible rock and roll smash hit Smoke on the Water, includes new album mixes and previously unreleased live recordings. A 1974 quadraphonic mix and newly remastered version of the album are also featured, and pressed in Germany. Also from Rhino, various artists, The Virgin Suicide, LP of the original soundtrack. From Sundazed, the Gordian Knot self-titled album, reissued for the first time on white vinyl, mastered by Kevin Gray and pressed at Citizen Vinyl here in the US. From the Verve by Request series, the Eddie Fisher Quintet, The Third Cup, Tony Scott, Music for Zen Meditation. Both albums are pressed on 180-gram vinyl at Third Man Pressing in Detroit. From Weathermaker Music, Clutch, Transnational Speedway League, Anthems, Anecdotes, and Undeniable Truths. Clutch's first recordings never before released on LP, and this is a limited numbered remastered edition pressed on 180-gram translucent emerald green vinyl with an autographed insert. From Modern Harmonic, Jessica Williams, Orgonomic Music, a 2 LP set pressed at Citizen Vinyl. From ECM, Palle Mikkelborg, Jacob Bro, and Marilyn Majer, Strands. The Danish jazz trio performed live from Copenhagen, pressed in Germany. From Stony Plain, Sue Foley, One Guitar Woman. From Alucard, Gentle Giant, The Missing Piece, the 2024 Steven Wilson remix, 180-gram pressing available in black or green, also available as a 2-disc set of a 5.1 surround sound Blu-ray DVD and CD. From Valerie Records, Sheryl Crow, Evolution, on metallic gold vinyl. From LMLR, Bob Marley, Trenchtown Rock, a limited edition on translucent yellow vinyl. And Gregory Isaacs, No Luck, a limited edition on translucent orange vinyl. From Primary Wave, Thievery Corporation, Sawdade, a 10th anniversary edition on colored vinyl. From BMG, The Searchers, The Ultimate Collection, a limited edition on red vinyl. And from Curb, The Best of Benny Goodman and His Orchestra, a compilation featuring some of Goodman's most beloved tracks such as Let's Dance, Stompin' at the Savoy, Ain't Misbehavin', and more. Well, that wraps up everything new and back in stock this week at Acoustic Sounds. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our email newsletter in the footer of our website, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for more audiophile content.